What is going on, my friends? How y'all doing? It is Thursday evening. It's time for some Thursday night football, even though it's baseball season. We got a fun one tonight, guys. One break. We got a football mixer. It's a biggie. We're doing 3 boxes of Phoenix H2 Hobby. We're doing a totally certified, and we're doing a Tops Resurgent. It's gonna be a Resurgence. It's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for joining in. Meadow, what's going on? What's going on? Leo saying hey from the Brewers game. What's going on, buddy? We got Jacob Mizorowski, the wildest arm in the minors, coming up to the majors. I saw his pro debut patch. Everyone's going to be chasing that card because that guy's an absolute stud. So welcome in, welcome in. Enjoy the game. Christian, welcome in. Welcome. Bats, Pudgy, guys, how we doing? It is great to see you all. Everyone else, as you guys get settled in, pop in the chat, say hello. We'll have a little fun. We're going to do some Leprechaun Race hits counter again. And give us score updates. Give us what's going on in sports world. You guys know how it be. If we have any first timers with us tonight, welcome into the Card Lines family. We hope you have a great time with us tonight, and we hope to see you coming on back for more and more breaks. Uh, Guys, a little bit of housekeeping. Again, no purchase is necessary for any sweepstakes or giveaways that we do. All the spots of the breaks are paid for as they are, and all cards ship from each team, regardless. We don't do the no hits thing or all that. If you bought the team, you get all the cards. We do sleeve up rookies, other main inserts, and big hits. You'll see me top load bigger hits on screen, and I think that just about covers it. For our football mixer tonight, I am going to start with the Phoenix first, then certified, and then Resurgence because we got that rookie patch autograph that I'm hoping is going to be a big dog. So I want to say thank you. I'm going to work backwards this time because I always start with the A's. So Jose with the Commanders. Good luck on those guys. Adley with the Titans. Davis Bucks. Adley with the Seahawks. Angel with the Niners. Adley with the Steelers. James M with the Eagles. Matt M with the Jets. You guys are talking about bidding on them last night. You got them. Christian with the Giants. JMB with the Saints. Michael P with the Patriots. John with the Vikings. Angel Dolphins. Steve on the Rams. David on the Chargers. James Q on the Raiders. Jose on the Chiefs. James M on the Jaguars. Richard T on the Colts. Adley on the Texans. Mikey T on the Packers. Steve O on the Lions. Michael P on the Broncos. Michael, you got a couple big spots. We're going to do our best to get you some hits tonight. JMB with the Cowboys. Nick P with the Browns. David with the Bengals. Michael P with those Bears. That's another one of those big ones. Davis on the Panthers. Angel, Bills and Ravens. Richard on the Falcons. And Justin on the Cardinals. Guys, good luck on each and every one of your spots. As I get into our first Phoenix break, we'll talk about that hit counter. So, guys, how you're going to get a chance at some freebie tonight is, first of all you got to do is be present. If you popped in and said hello or say hi to us today, all time low, you've been on the Ravens, huh? Sorry, just catching up on that one. Um, so on the hit counter, guys, just by hanging out with us tonight and saying something in the chat more than hello, you're going to get credit for a leprechaun in your name. If you play along in the hit counter, you're going to have 2 more chances at leprechauns. And how that works is you're going to tell us which of the 5 pairings up there you think are going to get the most cards out of all 5 break or boxes in this break. So those are Michael Penix Jr. and Caleb Williams, Bo Nix and J.J. McCarthy, um, Drake May and Ralphie 2.0, Spencer Rattler. Boy, this pack does not. There we go. Um, the other one is a little bit mixed on there. That's Jaden Daniels and Cooper DeJean because we ran out of quarterbacks. And Cooper DeJean is one everyone's been raving about, and we see him quite a bit coming out of these products, so I figured I'd throw him on there. And then the 5th one is the receiver spot. So Marvin Harrison Jr. and Brian Thomas Jr., so the juniors. So you guys tell us which of the 5 pairings do you think we're going to get the most cards of. If you get that right, that's a second chance at a leprechaun tonight. And if you If you get the total number of all 5 spots together, that's a shot at a third leprechaun. So when we say all the spots together, if you think Bo Nix and J.J. McCarthy are going to get the most cards, you say Nix and McCarthy, and then what you think the total of all 5 is going to be. So you might say Nix, McCarthy, and 32, for example. And if you get that second part right, that's a third chance at a leprechaun. Meadow, you pulled a May Contours yesterday? Sweet. I think Pudgy was breaking some Phoenix the other night and pulled I think it was a Drake May, or no, it was a JJ McCarthy Contours. That was a sick one. So you got 2 Contours in the same box? What box? Was that a mega box or a hobby box? What'd you pull 2 Contours out of? That's awesome. There we go. So guys, make those predictions in there. Again, thank you all. Thank you all. A mega box? Perfect. Yeah, I think you get more Contours in megas than others. Here we go on our first box, guys. The Bears are going to get started, Michael, with a DJ Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown, kicker alert early, Harrison Butker, Chris Olave, Tajay Spears, Levante David. Our first insert is going to be Quay Walker for the Green Bay Packers, Mikey T. Jordan Travis, rookie quarterback. He's not on the hit counter list, though. There's a little Honey Bijan. Where's D-Mac at? Jahmyr Gibbs, Justin Simmons, Ramondre Stevenson. And our first card turned around should be our autograph for the Jacksonville Jaguars. James, it's a Jordan Jefferson rookie auto for the Jaguars spot. Congratulations. Jordan Jefferson, the lineman on the auto. Signs his autograph. JJ, I like that. Some good initials coming out of there. We're going to have a Devontae Smith. That's going to be numbered out of 200. 154 out of 200 for James and the Philadelphia Eagles. Back-to-back hits for James. Congrats. Devontae Smith to 200. And right after that, we got Brian Thomas Jr. That's going to be our first one on the hit counter. And that one should be numbered as well. It is to 33. So look at that. James M., you are killing it. Brian Thomas Jr. to 33. That's got to get some fireworks. And that's got to get our hit counter going. The receiver group jumps in the lead early. James M., congratulations. At this rate, this is going to be your night, my friend. Ada Isaac, rookie. We got a Bosa, bro. Joey Bosa. Deebo Samuel, Kirk Cousins. Ed Oliver. Trayvon Walker. Micah Parsons. Tyler Nubin on the rookie insert for the Giants. Jatavian Sanders for the Panthers and Christian Watson for the Green Bay Packers. For the Seahawks, now receiver paired up with Aaron Rodgers, it's DK Metcalf. There's AR5 for the Colts, Pacheco, Christian Kirk, Zach Moss, Nico Collins. There's a Bears rookie for Michael. Not quite the rookie we're looking for, but maybe the one you're looking for. Roma Dunes, congratulations on the Roma Dunes for Michael. Kyle Duggar, Evan Ingram, Bobby Okereke. There's Jalen Hurts, Montez Sweat, Stephon Diggs. We're going to get a numbered card of Micah Parsons for the Cowboys. 56 out of 125. Congratulations, JMB, on the Cowboys spots. Micah out of 125. Camilo's going for Rattler. There's a Drake May. So there you go. That's for the May and Rattler spot. And congrats on the Patriots spot, Michael. Our first 2024 rookie quarterback showing of the break. Drake May on the Phoenix. So May and Rattler tie it up. Jalen Waddle. What's going on, David Robinson? How you doing, man? Great to have you in. Danielle Hunter, Justin Herbert, Raziel Douglas, Tua Tagovailoa. Our next insert for Pittsburgh is Jaylen Warren. And the Lions are going to get an Ennis Rakestraw Jr. That's going to be numbered pretty low. It should be out of 75. 26 out of 75 for the Detroit Lions. Spot Steve-O, CB, it is Rakestraw Jr. to 75. Congratulations, Steve. That's good to hear, David. Good to hear. Great to have you in. There's another Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jaguars. James M. is having a break so far. There's Joey Dimes for the Bengals for David. There you go, David. Usher you in with a card. David Montgomery, Keenan Allen. Drake London, Travis Kelce. As Max Crosby for the Raiders. And we got our first rookie rising. It is going to be, and unfortunately, if you guys can see, it's pretty prevalent. There's a little ding in that corner, unfortunately, on there. Otherwise, pretty beautiful card there. Jacob Cowing for the San Francisco 49ers. Angel, great hit. It is out of 75. That makes it a little more disappointing that it's got that little ding in the corner. But Angel, 24 out of 75 own the Jacob Cowing rookie rise. Congratulations, Angel. There's Johnny Wilson, Deontay Johnson, Amari Cooper, Gus Edwards, Chris Jones. The good thing is the rest of the corners aren't too bad on here. So I don't know, that card just got somehow dinged up in the box. What's going on, Angel? Xavier McKinney, Nick Bosa. Rookie silver, Braden Fisk. Stephen K, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome in, guys. Will Shipley, Baker Mayfield, Slayton. There's Jay Jets, Tyreek Stevenson, and Saquon Barkley for the Eagles. Hey, here we go. Here's a little numbered Jaden Daniels, a little JD5 for Jose. That's going to be 178 out of 200 on a very pretty looking Jaden Daniels. There you go, Steve, getting your prediction in there. Get those predictions in there, guys. Jaden Daniels, number to 200. Congratulations, Jose. And that's going to allow us to get one more on the hit counter. The Patriots are going to get another number card. Javon Baker Michael. That's out of 125. 56 out of 125. Jamari Thrash for the Browns. Joe Mixon. D-Hop for the Chiefs. Khalil Mack. Dre Greenlaw. Quay Walker for the Packers. TJ Watt for the Steelers. A refractor or prism or whatever we're calling these ones of Joe Mixon for the Texans, Adley. And Ricky Pearsall, rookie, could be the man for San Fran this year. So congrats, Angel. So guys, that is the one of 3 boxes. What we'll do for the hit counter is basically we'll go through Phoenix. And then once we get through Phoenix, you guys will have to make your updates on the hit counter. I think that should work okay. Brandon, what's going on, man? How you doing? Here's empty box number 2. So what else is going on in the sports world tonight, guys? We had, I know that locally here, our Milwaukee Brewers have Mizorowski making his pro debut in the majors tonight, pitching in AmFam Park against the Cardinals. We still have Miller Park, right? Camilo, we're moving into the second box now. That was the first box. We're moving into the second box. Ron, what's going on, man? How you doing? Couple good hits. We got a Jaden Daniels number to 200. We got, I'll just recap it for you guys real quick. We got a numbered Javon Baker, Jaden Daniels number to 200. The Jacob Cowing to 75. Rakestraw to 75. We got a Drake May. Parsons to 75. Brian Thomas Jr. was a 33. Devonta Smith was a 200. And a rookie auto for the Jaguars. And that's what we got out of box one, guys. Yeah, unfortunately, that that 49ers one for Angel had a little bit of a ding in the corner. But as I look through the rest of the cards, they all seem to be okay. So it is really unfortunate that that one had a little ding in it. We had game 3 of the NBA Finals last night. Indiana held serve in their first game at home, I think in like 25 years, and hosting an NBA Finals game. Yeah, you bet, man. So they go up 2-1 in the series. I'm pretty confident that that series is going to go to 7 games. It is just absolute battles back and forth. It's pretty cool to watch, actually. I'm not the biggest fan of either team, but boy, do they both play tough. Here we go, guys. Box 2 of Phoenix H2. Starting off with Kirk Cousins for the Falcons. Ed Oliver, little Honey Bijan again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Myles Garrett. Trey Hendrickson. And we got a Drake May for the Patriots. I'll tell you, of all the football we've been doing lately, I feel like Drake May comes out the most. So congratulations, Michael, on another Drake May on the insert. So we got May and Rattler and Marvin and Brian are tied at 2. There's a Donnie Mitchell for the Colts. Chris Jones. There's Joe Burrow again. David Montgomery. Quincy Williams. Hufanga for the Niners. There's a Max Melton silver for the Cardinals for Justin. And the Broncos going to get on the board with a numbered Cortland Sutton. Cortland Sutton, 18 out of 75. 18 out of 75 for the Broncos. Michael, congratulations on the Broncos spots. Oh, you know what? I almost did something I regretted there. How do I not celebrate anything under 100? Gotta get those fireworks out, Michael. My apologies. Gotta get some fireworks on the 75 for Sutton. Jonah Ellis, Alex Highsmith, George Kittle, CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Johnson, Levante David. The Bears with a second Romadoons. Congratulations, Michael, on the Bear spot. So, Michael, you're chipping away at those spots. Congratulations. There's going to be a Will Levis, likely to 200 for the Titans for Adley J. That is 148 out of 200 on the Will Levis. Congrats, Adley. Jatavion Sanders, Travarius Ward, Jesse Bates, Devontae Adams, Kayvon Thibodeau, Trevon Walker, Micah Parsons. And the Bills going to get a numbered card. Congrats, Angel, on Rasul Douglas. That's a bookend break, guys, sponsored by Cardlines Breaks. 125 out of 125, Angel. Congrats on the eBay 101. Rasul Douglas for the Bills. How about a third Drake May for Michael? Our third Drake May. I'm telling you, this guy just is coming out to play. So May and Rattler take a lead on the hit counter. There's Keenan Allen, Drake London, Jalen Waddle, Danielle Hunter, Montez Sweat, Zach Moss, and the rookie rising for the Colt spot, Richard. It's Liatu Latu. Congratulations on the rookie rising. There's a good one in Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Bobby Okereke, Jalen Hurts, Christian Watson for the Pack. DK Metcalf, Anthony Richardson. There's the Honey Badger. Mark Andrews. Ruke Okahoro. I think I said that right. And Justin Simmons for the Falcons. It is. We've got, guys, I'm going to sweat out that because there's a huge old chunky patch there. Kyron Williams, Patrick Queen. For the Buccaneers, we got rookie Chris Braswell on the refractor prism. And a Bucky Irvin right behind that. So Davis, congrats on back-to-back Buccaneer love. There's Aiden Hutchinson, George K for the Chiefs. There's a little CJ Stroud for the Texans. Jalen Warren, Xavier McKinney for the Pack. We got another Bosa, bro, Nick Bosa. Kyle Duggar on the silver for the Patriots. And one more Ricky Pearsall for Angel with the 49ers. Kamari Lassiter for the Texans rookie. Jonathan Taylor. DeMarcus Lawrence, Kyle Duggar. Evan Ingram. Mike Evans, Russell Wilson. For the Commanders, we've got a Terry McLaurin. Congrats, Jose. Dylan Laub, CJ Mosley. There's Jordan Love for the Packers, Mike. Derek Carr. The wrong Saints quarterback. We're looking for Spencer. A.J. Brown, DJ Moore. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Kicker alert again, Harrison Butker. What's going on, James? How you doing? Zaire Franklin. And Patty Mahomes for the Chiefs for Jose. And guys, our patch is going to be for Washington, Jose. It is not going to be JD, but it's going to be Luke McCaffrey. And look at that RPA, guys. 2 chunky patches. We got some numbers. We got some letters or numbers, it looks like. Rookie autograph. That is awesome. Congratulations. That is a great one right there. I got to make sure I've got the right size. There it is. Look at that. Look at those patches. I love chunky patches. That's not number less than 100, so we're going to celebrate it, though, with a little disco ball. Congrats, man. You can't see him, man, with the disco ball. There you go. That is an awesome RPA right there. Congratulations. That is how box number 2 goes in the books with a beautiful RPA for the Commanders. Guys, we got a third box of Phoenix to go here. And then we're going to switch gears to Totally Certified. If you guys have been watching those, we know we're going to get a lot of numbered cards out of that. We're also going to get 1 auto and 2 mem cards. Usually one of the memorabilia cards tends to be an RPA, if not a pretty chunky patch. And then Resurgence, I'm going to hold for last. That is one. There's 3 autos in that, including 1 RPA. And almost every time we've pulled one of these boxes of Resurgence, the RPA has just been as filthy as that Luke McCaffrey did. Speaking of, and I just said it too, I was curious, what's your guys' take while I rip these open? Why do we use the term filthy and nasty for good cards? I was just talking with that earlier today with Rob about that. Is why we all just innately say, oh, that's filthy. Because it's not filthy, it's awesome. But I even just said it there before without thinking about it. So I don't know if it's just like ingrained in us, but where did that all start that we say these patches are filthy?
When you say sick, it's something that's cool.
Yeah, like sick and cool. Awesome. Right, exactly. What's going on, Lou? Welcome in, man. Great to have you join us. Guys, we're on, so it's 5 box break tonight. 3 of those boxes being Phoenix. So for the hit counter again, you guys have until the end of, different generation, right? You guys have until the end of this box when I start ripping Totally Certified to make any updates you want to the hit counter. Sadly, our rookie quarterbacks, besides Drake May, aren't playing ball right now. But the receivers are helping out a little bit. And Drake May has been very active. So I expect that to pick up a little more, and we've got 3 more boxes to go. We're going to get started in box 3 for the Giants for Christian with a Kayvon Thibodeau. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, going to sign a big contract if he didn't already. Jared Goff, Danny Dimes, Logan Wilson, Quincy Williams, For the Chargers, David, there is a Justin Elber, Jordan Travis, Josh Hines Allen, Deshaun Watson for the Browns. Aiden Hutchinson, Trevon Walker, Micah Parsons, and we've got a low-numbered rookie rising, Trey Benson for Justin from the Cardinals. That is 39. There we go. 39 out of 75. Congratulations to the Arizona Cardinals spots. Fireworks time. Trey Benson, rookie rising. And right behind that, we're going to get a numbered probably to 75 of Bucky Irving for Davis at 125. 58 out of 125. Children, what? I'm not following. You talking about precious fastball? Are you talking about like a baseball game or?
I think he's making a joke about your comment.
Oh,
Say filthy.
okay, got it. Okay, look at that. Okay, I wasn't following you. I'm sorry. Johnny Wilson for the Eagles. Garrett Wilson, Brian Burns, James Cook, Dak Prescott, Nico Collins. But like I said, I just did it before, so I do it too. But I'm trying to make a point moving forward to not use the term filthy and nasty for cards because they're not filthy and nasty. They're great. Jared Verse, rookie for the Rams. And Sam Laporta. This is one of my favorite guys in the NFL. I like Sam Laporta. That's going to be for the Lions, 52 out of 200. Congratulations, Steve B, on this one. I like Sam Laporta too because he looks exactly like a friend of mine. Will Shipley, George Kittle, CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Johnson, Deron Bland, Stephon Diggs, Zach Moss. And we got, unless if they actually have like dirt on them, then I might call it a filthy patch. Ladd McConkey for the Chargers, David to 200. 178 out of 200. So the Chargers giving us a little heat in this box so far. Jamari Thrash, Josh Jacobs, Devon Chain, Alex Highsmith, Hufanga, Montez Sweat. We're going to get a Tyjae Spears refractor for Tennessee. And the Bengals going to get a Jermaine Burton numbered card. So David, that is out of 75, my friend. 37 out of 75 on the Jermaine Burton rookie. It's a nice one for you, Mr. Robinson. There's another Ricky Pearsall for Angel. Angel, I hope you've got a collection of or plan what to do with Ricky Pearsall because I think this is your fourth of him. George K, C.J. Stroud, Jalen Warren, Kyler Murray, Ramondre Stevenson, Tyjae Spears. For Seattle, we got Tyler Lockett on the inserts. Congrats, Adley, on that one. Ryan Thomas Jr. There's another one for James with the Jaguars. Ryan Thomas Jr. on the rookie card. And that allows us to give a little more insight to the hit counter. It's a two-way train right now. Singleton, Travarius Ward, Jesse Bates, Devontae Adams, Romeo Doubs, and Tyler Lockett. We do have a card turned upside down, and I either flip that, picking them up, or it's going to be our auto. For the Eagles, James M., it is a Will Shipley rookie auto. Congrats, James. Will Shipley rookie auto for those Philadelphia Eagles. They always do well in Phoenix. Ada Isaac. There's Justin Herbert again for the Chargers. Devonta Smith. George Pickens. Trey Tucker. Michael Pittman. The Ravens. Angel. Devontae Walker. And back-to-back Ravens hits for you, Angel. Here's a little Kyle Hamilton to 125. 43 out of 125 on a Kyle Hamilton. Congrats, my man. Jatavian Sanders, David Montgomery, Keenan Allen, Drake London, Jalen Waddle, Daniel Hunter, Zaire Franklin. There's a little Patty Mahomes. There's one more Romadunes for the Bears for Michael. Deontay Johnson, Amari Cooper, Gus Edwards, Chris Jones. There's another Joe Burrow for David. And Trey Hendrickson. The Steelers are going to pull the last numbered card out of Phoenix. It's going to be 149 out of 200 on the Jalen Warren and the Steelers spot. Adley, congrats. Jalen Warren out of 200. And the rookie quarterbacks are just getting suffocated by Drake May. So, Michael P., congratulations. Drake May is single-handedly covering the Bears, Broncos, and Patriots spot for you. Congratulations on one more Drake May. That's 4 of him. All right, guys, so start thinking about the hit counter. We're moving on to Totally Certified. I've been excited since we scheduled this break to have this mixer because I love that it covers any of the products where the rookies could sign in between Panini and Topps. But we've been having a lot of fun ripping H2. I've been having a ton of fun ripping Totally Certified, and I really like the Resurgence product. So I've been really excited to get into this. Yeah, May is making Rattler look real good, right? So I'm excited now to get into Totally Certified. If you guys got just a couple minutes here, I'll go ahead and I'll kind of super rip the whole box anyways, just to give you guys time to start thinking about any changes to your hit counter prediction. We're sitting at 8 right now at what would be about the 60% point of the break, maybe 65%. So right now, May and Rattler looking real good, but all it takes is one of these other guys to get hot. We got Nolan's on co-pilot tonight, Steve, and everyone give Nolan a shout for me. Thanks for asking, my lord. Chaser Prods, hello, hello, welcome in. Great to have you join us. Appreciate you. If you got a quick second and you want to hang out with us for the rest of the break, feel free to pop in which of those spots you think is going to get the most hits in this break and what you think the total of all of them is going to be, and you might get yourself in some giveaways. I do think those other quarterbacks are going to come out in these products, but we've got 4 with May and Rattler. We got 3 with the juniors receivers. We got 1 on JD and Cooper DeJean. And right now we got nothing on Nix, JJ, Penix, and Caleb, which I'm surprising because Michael Penix is usually all over H2. But hopefully he'll be here and Totally Certified. So, all right, guys. Nolan, give him about 5 more seconds and close the hit counter if you'd be so kind. I'm going to take a drink. Get those in, guys. Get them in, and good luck. Here we go. Thank you, Nolan. Let's get into Totally Certified. We're going to get lots of numbered cards, lots of rookies. First card is going to be a rookie for Tennessee, Devondre Sweat for Tennessee. And then right off the bat, card number 2 is going to be numbered for Angel and the 49ers. It's going to be Brock Purdy to 5, Angel. Brock Purdy to 5. Get out of town. That is awesome. I thought it was going to be like to 99 or something. Brock Purdy to 5. Angel, there you go. He is not irrelevant with that card. 5 out of 5. That's a bookend break. Sponsored by Cardlines Break. The old eBay 101, if you will, for Angel. Way to go. Steven, thanks for asking. The tournament went well. We played, our team played up in difficulty level, if you will. We're kind of like we're like a high C, low B level team, and we played in a high B tournament. And we gave the teams a run for money, and we're in a chance. We got walked off to get knocked out of the championship, but it was a good tournament. So appreciate you asking. There's Ray Lewis for Baltimore. Hey, there's Bo Nix getting in on it, guys. Fabric of the game, Bo Nix for the Broncos. Congratulations, Michael P. Guys, right now, Totally Certified is absolutely killing it. We got a Brock Purdy to 5. We got a Bo Nix patch here that I got to find a top loader that's going to fit for it. I haven't even checked to see if it's numbered yet. It is numbered 17 out of 99. You started travel Tuesday finally. You were talking about waiting for the travel season to start, I remember. There we go. Bo Nix to 99 from Michael. Congratulations on the red foil mem card. And I can't forget to put Bo Nix up on the hit counter. I like seeing that one get up there. Chaser, what are you looking for a free card for? Unfortunately, I got to give all these cards to the people who bought them. But if you hung out and do the hit counter with us, usually we do giveaways for that. We run leprechaun races at the end of the night for folks who hang out with us. So you'll be in that one. You'll get a chance to race for some freebies. Aiden O'Connell, Kirk Cousins, Brock Bowers for the Raiders is a good one. Our next numbered card for the Saints is going to be for J&B. It's going to be 249, 44 or 249 Derek Carr. So we've gotten some Saints quarterbacks, just not Spencer, just Drew Derek Carr. Congrats on that one. Yeah, Nolan's checking on the Leprechauns. He made sure that their troughs are full of Skittles, so they're all good. Sunday special, Breece Hall for the Jets. Dom and Dad Matt, there you go. Getting the Jets on the board, and there is Michael Penix. I knew he'd come up at some point. Michael Penix Jr. on the gold team, 189 to 199. We almost had another bookend break. So Richard T, congratulations. On the gold team, Michael Penix to 199. And now the hit counter is starting to look a little more fun. Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots. Joe Burrow. Jalen Polk. Another numbered card for the Patriots. The Patriots, the spot of the break so far. 116 out of 149. He retired and he's younger than their draft pick, huh? Is that for real? Is Spencer Rattler old? Is he? Okay. Javon Baker for Michael. Congrats. And look at this patch, guys. Not a patch, it's an auto. Sean Tucker on the auto for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That one's going to Davis. Davis, congratulations. That's a nice, thick, team certified auto. Let's see, this should fit into this one. Yes, it did. There we go. Sean Tucker on the auto, and that's out of 25. Just a little ho-hum out of 25. Congratulations, Davis. Sean Tucker auto to 25. Man, certified is doing well. There's Najee Harris. Micah Parsons. Sam Darnold. That's a wrong Vikings quarterback for John. DJ James. Khalil Mack. Natron Means. Baker Mayfield. Travis Kelce. Trey McBride. Jordan Jefferson. Jaheim Bell, rookie for the Patriots. And there's a little JD5 for Washington. Congrats, Jose. Jaden Daniels on the gold team. I think it's color match, but it is numbered. 182 to 249 on the JD. Congratulations. Devonta Smith. Romeo Doubs for the Packers. Chris Godwin. For the Bengals, we got Eric All Jr. Tony Pollard for the Titans. Kurt Warner for the Rams. Boy, the Rams have been quiet so far today. Steve, congrats. We got the mighty Kyle Pitts for the Falcons. Richard. And that is numbered 143 out of 249. So, Richard, congrats on. We got the Penix in there for you. And now we get a little cap hits to 249. Max Crosby. Honey Bijan Robinson. Ada Isaac. And the Vikings. No McCarthy yet, but how about a Chris Carter numbered card for John? And that is numbered 125 out of 149 on Chris Carter. Congratulations, John. Certified Tutty, Joe Mixon for the Texans. There's another Derek Carr for the Saints. Jamar Chase, George Pickens. There's another Roma Dunes for the Bears. So, Michael, I hope you're collecting Roma Dunes as well as Caleb's because we're doing well with Rome. The Colts are going to get a numbered Peyton Manning. Congratulations, Richard, on the Peyton Manning. That is going to be 46 out of 99. Peyton Manning on the 99. Congratulations, Richard. And we've got Tank Dell for the Houston Texans. Adley, look at that patch. 3 colors, all kinds of stitching. And that is numbered 43 out of 75. 43 out of 75. That is a precious patch. That is a pretty patch. That is a thick patch. I'm doing well on my connotations there. Now I gotta find. I ran out of. Nolan, do you think you could bring me a? Oh no, I think I got the right size. Yep, I do. So Adley, congratulations on a big old precious patch of Tank Dell, a special patch, if you will, of 75. That's a cool card. And Stephon Diggs, Texans still rolling. There's Aaron Jones for the Vikings. DeAndre Swift. Jazon Newton for the Commanders. For the Chargers, we got rookie Brendan Rice. Aaron Rodgers on the gold team for the Jets. He's switched and he's on the gold team now for the Steelers as of this week. But congrats, Matt, on the Jets spot getting an Aaron Rodgers. That's a sweet card. Cole Kmet, Saquon Barkley. There's Jordan Love for the Pack for Mike. Dylan Laub, rookie for the Raiders. And Matt for the Jets are heating up. How about a numbered Aaron Rodgers to go with that gold team? That is going to be 69 out of 149 on the blue Aaron Rodgers. Congratulations, Matt. A mighty J.K. Dobbins for the Chargers. David. A.J. Brown, Josh Jacobs, and Mike Evans for the Buccaneers. Finishes off totally certified. Guys, we have got this guy yet to go, Resurgence. We are going to get an RPA in here. Hopefully it's a big dog. Would still love to see. We have not gotten a Caleb Williams yet. I would love to get a Caleb Williams from Michael. I would love to get a J.J. McCarthy for John. Would like to get a Spencer Rattler, I guess, for the Saints instead of Derek Carr. And I'd like to add on some more from there. We're at 11 on the hit counter. There's our empty box. And I'll go ahead and do these just kind of pack by pack as we go through this last pack. But I do want to say thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight and every night or day that we break. We sure do appreciate you guys. Tonight was just a little quick hitter. We wanted to get some more football in. Next week, we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff going up. We're going to have lunch breaks all 5 days of the week next week. Well, Friday is going to be like a coffee break, an early morning. But Monday through Thursday, lunch breaks, Friday morning coffee break, and then we're going to have Tuesday and Thursday night breaks next week as well. So check all that all out. If you guys want to make sure you don't miss anything, Monday and Tuesday's breaks are up on eBay now. But make sure you save us as a seller and favorite us so you can check out when all those auctions go up. And then also, if you haven't done so yet, hit that like button on YouTube, hit that subscribe button to our channel so you know, and hit alerts so you know when we go live and you can join us in and have some fun with us. And if you would do us a great favor as well, not only hitting that like button, but subscribe and tell your friends about Cardlines Breaks. And we want to grow this thing and keep making all these hobby products and getting into more retail if we can, available to you guys. So thank you guys again so much. The Bills, Angel, we're going to get a little Jim Kelly. Jonathan Ogden, Jason Taylor, Edgerrin James. I always liked Edgerrin James. It's going to be an insert of Aaron Donald, and I feel like it should be numbered, but it is not. Just a little mini diamond of some kind of resurgence variation for the Rams for Steve. Glimmer and Gleam is going to be numbered for the Colts, Richard. That's Peyton Manning out of 275. 220 out of 275. That's our second numbered Peyton Manning card of the night. Richard, congratulations. Ray Davis for the Bills rookie and Darius Robinson for the Commanders. For the Texans, little J.J. Watt. Danny Marino. Drew Brees for the Saints. Brian Dawkins. Here's one of our autos for the Raiders. Spot. James Q. It is Jackson Powers Johnson on the rookie auto. Congratulations on a Raiders rookie auto. Resurgence signature card. That is not numbered, but it is it's not an on-card auto. It is a sticker number. It's an auto. Congrats to the Raiders spot. I just talked myself right down off that. No problem. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good time listening. I want to keep you focused on the road. Xavier Legette, Antonio Freeman auto. Let's see what I can do, Mike. Legette for the Panthers. Congrats, Davis. Keon Coleman for Angel. And hey, there we go. We got another one off the bucket list for the night. Caleb Williams for Michael. Congrats, Michael. There's a little Caleb love for you. And the hit counter now is going to get more interesting as these guys tie up. Frank Gore for the 49ers. Bob Greasy. Look at the glasses he got on under his helmet. How those didn't get broken. Jamal Charles. Jalen McMillan for the Buccaneers. Davis. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, that's a sweet one. The wired CJ Stroud. Guys, that's a case hit right there, I think. I have not pulled one yet, and I've done more than a case of this. The wired CJ Stroud. Adley J. Congratulations. I really don't know much about this insert, but I have never seen these before, so I'm thinking that this is a pretty big deal. If you guys know what this is, or Nolan, if you can do a quick check for me, what is the wired insert and how rare are they? I threw the box away, so I can't read that. Adley, congratulations. That's a nice hit. There's Michael Pratt on the conductors for the Buccaneers, Davis. Dallas Turner for the Vikings, and Will Shipley. Fred Taylor for the Jaguars. Hey, Mike, it's not a Antonio Freeman auto for you yet, but at least there's a Brett Favre for you. Ozzie Newsome for the Browns. There's Bryce Young for the Panthers. What's up, James? How you doing, man? Thanks for popping in for a moment. Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco on the refractor. I'm going to make sure Ocho is not numbered there. He is not numbered. Tony Dorsett on the Glimmer and Gleam. Ricky Pearsall. And Quentin Young Mitchell. Unfortunately, James, predictions are closed, my friend. We are on the final box of this quick Thursday Night Football break. However, everyone who did interact with us tonight, more than just saying hello, is going to get a leprechaun. So, James, just by saying hello, you're going to get one leprechaun in the race tonight. But unfortunately, predictions are closed. Ray Lewis, Boomer Esiason, Joe Thomas. Hey, Mike, there he is. I can autograph it for you if you want it, but it won't be his autograph. But there's an Antonio Freeman. Joe Montana is going to be numbered, and that's hard to see. That is to 399. 280 out of 399. Joe Montana for Angel. Nolan, did you find anything out about that wired card?
So it is considered a case hit, I think. It's in one in every 348 hobby boxes.
One in every 348 hobby boxes, guys.
Jaden Daniels,
Yeah.
wired, sold for $189 on eBay.
All right, so we got maybe $100 card there. You got your 101, Steven? Mike wants an Antonio Freeman auto, and I may have to sign that one to make it happen. Devin Hester, Blake Corum, and there's Drake May. He was the man of the hour with the H2 boxes. And from Michael, we're going to get you one more Drake May at least. Steven, was that the yellow and green marker 101 I drew of you for you? Drake May on the 101. That's awesome. I'm glad it made its way to you. That's a valuable card, man. It's a true 101. There's no reason for anyone to ever reproduce it again. So, Peyton Manning, Danny Fouts, Eli Manning. I'm glad he thought so. Tim Brown. Oh, guys! Jaden Daniels autograph to 75.
Whoa!
Holy smokes, guys. This is a box right here. We got that CJ Stroud case hit and a Jaden Daniels auto to 75. Buy a lottery ticket, Jose. That's a big dog right there. What a pretty looking JD Daniels 9 out of 75. Wow, that more than covers the Washington spot by itself. 9 out of 75, JD5. That is tremendous, guys. I like Resurgence a lot. How about Warren Moon for the Texans? Adley, that's number 29 out of 149 on the Warren Moon Green Conductors. So the Texans are playing well in Resurgence. There's Trey Benson and Chris Jenkins. Wow, that Jaden Daniels out of 75. Hello for an autograph. Man, that is awesome. Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Aaron Donald, Maurice Jones-Drew, rookie J.C. Latham for Tennessee, Michael Vick for the Falcons on the Voltaic, Michael Pratt, rookie for the Buccaneers, and Xavier Worthy, rookie for the Chiefs. Trying to see which of these is the thickest. I think the RPA is in this bottom pack. So we're just going to leave it on the bottom. See what happens. We got Archie Manning. Bo Jackson for the Raiders. Mean Joe Green. Richard Sherman. The Bears are going to get a numbered Mike Singletary. That is out of 175. 140 out of 175. Guys, I don't think I'm capable of of ripping cards out of Resurgence without getting a Mike Singletary hit. I think every box of Resurgence I've done, I've gotten something. Mike Singletary autograph. I got a couple Mike Singletary numbered cards. Congrats, Michael P. on the Bear spot on the Singletary to 175. Angel, there's Jacob Cowling. Two more on the hit counter. We'll see what we can do. Tommy Eichenberg and Tyke Smith for Tampa Bay. We're at 14 right now. Let's see who's going to knock some leprechauns down today. There's AR5 for the Colts. John Elway for Michael for the Broncos. Roger Staubach for the Cowboys, JMB. Emmett Smith for the Cowboys. Rams rookie Cameron Kitchen on the silver. Trey Benson on the Voltaic rookie for Justin. Packers Mike Javon Bullard rookie. And Audric Estime for the Broncos for Michael. Broncos Terrell Davis. Anthony Munoz, Hall of Famer for the Bengals. Jim McMahon for the Bears. Andre Reed. Ed McCaffrey on the refractor for the Broncos. Trey Benson on the Circuit Breakers rookie for Justin for the Cardinals. As a little Lad McConkey for the Chargers, David. And Malachi Corley for the Jets, Mats. There's a Jeff for two more on the hit counter, Steven. We've gone quiet on the hit counter. There's CJ Stroud. Actually, you know what? I put the Stroud up there. I don't know why. I've got another one of these. Let's put that JD up there as well. Great stuff. CJ Stroud, Torrey Holt, Rob Gronkowski, Michael Strahan, Blake Corum for the Rams is numbered to 125. 56 out of 125. So congratulations, Steve, on the Ram spots. Getting a little love. Eli Manning on the conductors for the Giants for Christian. Tyrese Knight for the Seahawks. And Benson Knott for the Commanders. Last one, our RPA is going to be in here. I didn't plan it that way on purpose, but it's always fun when we save one hit for the last pack. Bernie Kosar, Glimmer and Gleam for the Browns, Nick. Rookies Graham Barton for the Buccaneers for Davis. And Anthony Gould for the Colts. Little Donovan McNabb for the Eagles. Troy Polamalu for the Steelers. Doug Williams for the Buccaneers. Eric Dickerson for the Rams. And our RPA is going to be something, all kinds of purple and fire. Player worn memorabilia. Luke McCaffrey again. So we've got two RPAs for Luke McCaffrey tonight. And look at that one. Two different multicolor patches with stitching on there. Two RPAs. This is purple, so it's probably going to be out of 75 to go with that Jaden Daniels. It's not numbered, actually. Crazy. Oh, there it is. 23 out of 75. So congratulations, Jose. We got two Luke McCaffrey RPAs and a Jaden Daniels. That is a cool card. I got to do some fireworks for that guy. There he is. All right, guys. So Nolan is already getting to work on sleeving up what's probably going to be 75% of the cards we pulled. Because it's some great products we had going on there. John, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you. Lots and lots of fun coming out of these guys. What we'll do is we'll do a recap of some really, really great stuff going on there. And then also, Nolan will tell me, anyone that hung out with us and said anything in the chat, you're going to get a leprechaun tonight. And the hit counters are going to give you, if you got 14 or if you got the May and Daniel in Rattler spot, then you could end up with 3 leprechauns. And for that, guys, I've got a Contenders 2023 value pack and a couple player of the days that we're going to run leprechauns for here in a few moments. And for everyone that has a spot in the break, so all the spots, the 30 spots in the break, is well, we're going to run another leprechaun race, and I've got another Contenders pack. That's going to be our first prize. Our second prize is going to be a Prism Draft Pick 2021 pack. And then our third prize for everyone that bought a spot in here is going to be a Player of the Day pack. And you can get some good stuff in these Player of the Day packs, guys. There's patches, there's autos in there. It's good stuff. So I'll give Nolan a chance to put together those numbers for me. And I will, in the meanwhile, let's do a recap before we get to the giveaways. Luke McCaffrey. Do you ask if McCaffrey had a number change? I don't know. It's a good question. But 1 of 2 Luke McCaffrey RPAs. That's to 75. What a cool card. Absolutely good stuff. Corum to 125. Singletary to 175. Warren Moon to 199. Drake May. Joe Montana to 399. Caleb Williams. Jackson Powers Johnson on the auto. Peyton Manning to 275. Aaron Rodgers on the number to 149. Tank Dell on the patch to 75 for the Texans. Peyton Manning on the number to 99. Chris Carter numbered to 149. Kyle Pitts numbered to 249 on the Mighty. Jaden Daniels Gold Team was numbered to 249. The auto for Sean Tucker was numbered to 25. I gotta find a better top loader for that. Javon Baker was to 149. Michael Penix Jr. on the Gold Team to 199. Derek Carr was to 249. We got a Bo Nix patch to 99. Can I show the two together? You bet. Brock Purdy, guys. We had all that other good stuff, but let's not forget we had a Brock Purdy 5 out of 5. Drake May, Jalen Warren out of 200. Kyle Hamilton out of 75. Will Shipley, rookie auto. Burton to 75, I think that was. McConkey to 200. Laporta to 200. Bucky Irvin to 75. Trey Benson to 33. There's that other Luke McCaffrey patch. So, guys, look at these. Absolutely crazy. Look at those. I think I like the Phoenix patches better, but I like the Resurgence card better. How cool is that? Latu rookie rising. Drake May. Rasul Douglas to 75. Will Levis to 200. Ramadoons. Cortland Sutton to 75. Drake May. Jefferson auto. Devonta Smith to 200. Brian Thomas Jr. to 33. Parsons to 75. Drake May again. Rakestraw to 75. Jacob Cowing to 33, but it did unfortunately have that little ding in there. Jaden Daniels to 200. Javon Baker to 75. Jaden Daniels auto to 75. And the wired CJ Stroud. So, all in all, guys, a couple of the rookie quarterbacks could have done a little better for us, but man, like the 2 Luke McCaffreys, Case it, well, more than Case it, one in like what, 800 some hobby boxes.
350, I think.
That too. It's a wired. And Jaden Daniels to 75, Thomas to 33, Tucker to 25, and Purdy 5 out of 5. Fantastic stuff coming out of that break. Nolan, if you can find maybe a little bit better one for that because it's slipping out.
This is for the chat interactions. This is for the head counter.
Okay, cool.
My bad handwriting.
All right, so we got Christian, Camilo, Angel getting both right. Lou, Ron, and David each getting leprechauns on there. Yeah, Bets, thanks. I was excited to do this mixer. I think, obviously we'd love to have more product in there, but football is so expensive. So I thought this was a way to get kind of all of the hits out of the products And so I really appreciate you guys hanging out with this one and buying in this one. It was a good one to run. Here's all the guys that hung out with us tonight. I'll get those guys in there as well. Metal, did you have Nolan? Did Metal have a prediction in there?
Yeah, he did. It's at the top.
Yeah,
Oh, he didn't get the prediction correct though.
he had May though. All right, I got you, Metal.
Whatever.
Troj, you Nolan. Now whatever, you're killing me.
What?
Troj had it.
He didn't make the.
All right, Metal, Troj, I got you guys. I got you guys. My apologies. There's a lot to track on there. Nolan was working hard in the back, so we got you guys. All right, so that means it is time for Leprechauns to get out and get going. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take care of the buyer's giveaway first. So we're going to go through and I'm going to grab everyone who had a spot. So if you had more than one spot, your odds have improved. 32 spots on there. We're going to run it for, let's run it for 24 seconds. Shuffle them up. And this again is this is a buyer's giveaway. So we've got a Contenders Fat Pack is going to go to the first place Leprechaun. A Prism Draft Picks from 2021 Fat Pack is going to go to second place Leprechaun. And then a Player of the Day Pack going to go to our third place Leprechaun. Guys, good luck. Here we go. Thank you again for buying into tonight's break. Please do hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's see who's going to get some packs. We got a grouping up front. Someone's pushing through in the middle. We got some action down low. It looks like JMB is going to get it. So Josh, JMB, grabbing the Contenders pack. Angel grabbing a Prism Draft Pick pack. And Davis grabbing the Player of the Day pack. All right, guys. Now, it is time for you guys to bear with me as I get everyone typed in here. So we got Metal, Leo, Christian, that's Mike T, David R, Stephen K. Yeah, Candy Break. The Leprechauns are getting a quick. Brandon's in there. Leprechauns are getting some quick Skittles and beer and getting ready for the next run. James R, Angel C, Lou B, Chaser, James J, John J. All right. And Metal got another one. Mike T. It's always that special beer for the Leprechauns. Christian got another one. That's got another one. Angel got them both right. Lou got one. Ron got one. David R. All right. So 25 Leprechauns earned, guys, for hanging out with us and guessing right in the hit counter. So appreciate you guys hanging out with us as always. It's a ton of fun to be able to do this with you guys. First place getting a Contender Fat Pack. Second and third place each getting a Player of the Day Pack. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Christian, thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us. We got Brandon rolling up top. Brandon, you going to hold on? That fourth gets a donut. Only you, Steven. There goes David. Brandon falls back, but David steps up. So we've got David getting the Contenders pack. Metal, you got a pack, my friend. You got a Player of the Day pack. And Mikey T grabbing a Player of the Day pack. And fourth place, Lou gets a donut from Steven. You just had a hangover. They don't have hangovers. They don't have hangovers. They're built for this. Bets, I sure can, Rip. All right, so David, we got a contenders pack coming to you. If you would like me to rip it on screen here, I will do so. Otherwise, it's staying sealed for you, my friend. Metal, we got a player of the day for you. Mikey, we got a player of the day for you. Davis with a player of the day. And, oh, actually, Bats, I don't think you won one, man. Unfortunately, otherwise, yeah, rip. Oh, Metal asked me to rip. Never mind, Metal. I'm losing my brains here. All right, Metal. Let me rip your player of the day. Uh, Angel, there you go, and JMB. Congrats. All right, so Metal wants a rip. Troj wants the rip. All right, guys. Let's see. Again, you can get autographs in here, so let's see. Sorry, Bats. Didn't mean to didn't mean to trick you on that one. Sorry to give it. Here we go, Metal. You're getting. What's fun about these is they have like no name on front, so they're all um, like special inserts, if you will. Player there's Khalil Mack, and then there's Ray Lewis. So Metal, congrats. Get that guy back in you, and we'll ship it out to you. And then Mike, let's see what you got in yours. And I can confirm that there are autos and mem cards in here. Now this one doesn't feel very thick, so I'm pretty positive there's not a mem card in there. But I have pulled enough of these to see both an auto and a mem card come out of them. We got Jalen Ramsey and Matt Corral on the rookie with nothing on there. Matt Corral, I forget what he was a big rookie in 2022 for the Panthers and on their array of rookie quarterbacks there. So Mike, that is your pack, my friend. Congratulations and thank you. We're gonna get that shipped out to you. All right, guys. Well, that is gonna do it for this evening. Just one break, quick little football. But absolutely, absolutely had a great time with you guys tonight. Those were some great, great cards coming through. 2 Luke McCaffrey RPAs, Jaden Daniels a 75, and so much more. So again, guys, we appreciate you guys more than you know. It is an absolute pleasure to be able to do this and enjoy the hobby with you guys and have some fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the evening. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, pop onto our eBay auctions, and check out everything we got going next week. We're doing small breaks. We're doing big breaks. We're doing a lot of baseball. We're doing some more football. We're mixing it all up, and we're getting some older products in. We got some. I'm looking forward next week. We got some 2022 capstone hobby boxes, so don't sleep on those. Couple autos in there. It's a good checklist. Bobby Witt Jr. rookie. See if we can't pull some Wander Franco action for you guys. But that's what we got going on next week. So I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. For all you dads, grandparents, sons, brothers, etc. out there, I hope you guys all have whatever you hope Father's Day to be for you guys. We appreciate you. We love you guys. We'll see you again soon.